VigilanteWilliamson here with a very simple question, and that is, who is going to win between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua if they indeed fight in December or maybe January? This is coming off the hilarious fight, and sorry, I am getting over a cold. It's part of the reason I've been so inactive recently. But I've been thinking about this, and right after the fight, I had Wilder by like a mile. Like, Wilder's gonna smoke him. But then every day I sit with this, I think a little bit more, and the percentage chances for Joshua go up. I currently have this 40-60 Wilder. I think Wilder is still my favorite to win, but Joshua has a legit chance. He has a more than legit chance. And I wanted to explain both fighters' chance in this upcoming fight. It's kind of an early breakdown and some of my thoughts coming off the Helenius fight. So Robert Helenius is a common opponent. I think there was at least some pressure that maybe AJ get him out of there kind of quick, similar to Wilder, but that didn't happen. A lot of people, myself included, right after the fight was like, oh, AJ still looks a little timid. I think he is still recovering mentally from that Andy Ruiz fight, and I still think, I thought this then, I think this now, he made a mistake in the second fight because he didn't want to engage him. And if you watch that second fight, a few times he did engage Andy Ruiz. It looked like Ruiz was getting the better of him, and I think that played in his mental. He's still getting over that fact. He didn't avenge his loss properly for himself. And everyone was brilliant, AJ, brilliant at the time. And I still think the way he fought Andy Ruiz, being that cautious, was a bit of a mistake. That said, even though he's still cautious, even though he has a little bit of timidness, you are seeing some improvements technically. You are seeing a better footwork, a little bit, yeah, he's cautious, but he also looks to be a little bit better defensively. He did a good job of nullifying Helenius' right hand. He's going to need to do that against Wilder for sure, because that is the elephant in the room, is that right hand. When it comes, there's nothing you can do. And the fact is, Wilder, as great as he is still not the best boxer himself, and he hasn't gotten rounds in. He's had one fight since 2021, and it was only one round against Helenius, obviously. Incredible knockout, but he needs more work, and he's getting up there in age. He'll be 37, 38 probably by the time the fight takes place. 38-year-old guy who took his fair share of damage against Fury. He can turn old overnight, and that's what my fear is, especially since he's going up against an improved boxing version of AJ. Even though I think AJ, the guy who threw combination punch knockouts, I think that guy's gone. What we have is still a more than competent fighter, and I keep thinking about the Ortiz fight, King Kong Ortiz versus Wilder. Both of the fights. In both of those fights, Ortiz outboxed Wilder. Now, obviously got knocked out, and that's what everyone expects. You know, Wilder says it himself. Everybody he fights has to be perfect the whole fight. He only has to be perfect for 10 seconds. Fair enough, but he was outboxed. Wilder can be hit. He can be outboxed, and you know something? I think AJ, say what you will about his power, say what you will about how tentative he is, how shocked he looked to get the knockout against Helenius and then start doing the X-Pac DX suck it thing. He might be the most powerful fighter that Wilder's ever fought, and he can get hit. And we saw Tyson Fury, who, let's be honest, wasn't known for his power before he fought Wilder. We saw him rough him up in 2 fights. Man, listen, I still think Wilder's right hand is gonna land. I still think the right hand is gonna land. I still think the timidness from AJ is going to get him in trouble. But here's 2 things to consider when you even at, as far as the timidness. 1, being cautious around a guy that dangerous isn't a bad idea. And 2, we've seen time and time again guys step up to their competition, where a guy, he's fighting a lower level competition, he doesn't look as good, but when he goes in there against somebody real, he gives it his all. And I think we're going to get that type of performance from Joshua. That said, is it going to be enough? I don't know. I'm picking Wilder. I'm picking Wilder 60-40, but nothing would shock me. I have regained interest in this fight because I'm like, you know what? Wilder can lose. He can lose this fight. He's still probably going to be the favorite. I know a lot of people are still going to pick him, but nothing would shock me in this fight. But what do you think? Hopefully we even get the fight. But let me know, what do you think? Who do you have this early on, Wilder or Joshua? I know it's been years and years of this back and forth, but let's say we are getting it the end of this year, beginning of next year. Who you got and why? If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share, subscribe, please do that. Even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. Peace.